Now, in this first part, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. So, let's talk about snacks. What snacks do you like to eat?
I often like to eat snacks like fruits because I am a really health concerned person. So I will always try to avoid those junk foods as snack. I always try to eat fruits as my snacks.
So, when do you usually eat snacks nowadays?
I usually try to eat snacks when I'm feeling hungry. Most probably in afternoon. At that particular time, I'd like to take snacks.
So, do you think it's healthy for you to take snacks?
I think it's healthy for me, but not those junk foods. If we take those fruits as my snacks, then it is healthy for me. And if I take those junk foods as my snacks, then it's not healthy for me.
Okay. So, let's talk about a sports program. So, do you like watching a sports program on television?
Really watch televisions maybe a couple of times a year. So I don't watch televisions that much. And I like to watch television. I like to watch sports on television because this gives another vibe to watch any sports on television with all of my friends or families together. So I definitely like it.
So, in particular, who do you like to watch sports program with?
Uh, I always try to watch sports with my friends or families because whenever I watch any kinds of sports with them, then it gives us another vibe, or we can enjoy it more than before or watching it alone. So I always try to watch with any kinds of like friends or families members.
So, what kinds of game do you expect to watch in the future?
Uh, I think there will be change in future in every sector of games or every kinds of games because you can see that technology is going so far, and and that in that time we can see that virtual reality or augmented reality, moreover mixed reality at the same time, spectrum reality in every kinds of sports. So in future, we think that we'll see those things in the sports. At the same time, the esports are getting so much popular in all of the countries. So we can also think about it.
Okay, so is it easy for you to exercise in your hometown easily?
Uh, yes, but in comparing to other countries, it is more easy there because in my country, most of the people don't go to gym or other things like that because of the monthly fees. But in other countries, you can see they have public gym in every park or playground. So most of the people in that country go to public gyms, so they don't need to have pay for those. In my country, most of the people don't go to gyms or other places to exercise because of those monthly fees.
Okay, so let's move on cinema. So do you like watch films?
Yes, I definitely like watching films, but for the past few days, because of my academic pressure, I was unable to watch like before. But whenever I get free times within between my academic stress, I definitely try to watch any films or movies.
So what types of movie do you prefer?
I prefer thrills or action movies. It depends on my mood, what I am feeling right now. If I am feeling like I want to watch something, a comedy movie, then I go for it. And it depends on my mood. But most of the time, I like those action movies because this gives the character a strong development. At the same time, the context is so good. So I'd go with those thrills movies and action movies.
So do you prefer foreign movie or Bangladeshi movies?
And I always prefer those foreign movies because Bangladeshi movies don't have any sense. They don't make any sense. but yeah, they are improving day by day than before. But if you look at those foreign movies, you can learn so many things from there. At the same time, they have a good context. So I would definitely go with the foreign movies.
Okay, so how often do you go to the cinema hall?
I don't go to cinema halls that much. I go to like occasionally if I have if my cousins visit my place or my relatives visit my place, then I would go there for spend a good time.
So now let's talk about relaxation. So what do you do to relax?
Uh, to relax, I go to play or I go to gym to relax my mind. At the same time, relax my get relaxed from my daily routine and daily responsibilities. And most of the time, I prefer going to any vacations to relax my mind.
So it is commonly believed that sports is a good way to relax. So do you agree with this statement?
Yes, this is really true because when you are playing any kinds of games or any sports, you are really at that for that moment you are free from any kinds of stress or uh, any kinds of anxiety. For that particular moment, you can't think about your daily stresses. So I believe that physical exercises or sports can help you to get out of from your daily routines or make you more relaxation.
So how about vacations? So do you think vacation is a good time to be relaxed?
Obviously, they are because when you go to any kinds of vacations, you will you are free from all kinds of responsibilities and your daily routine. So for that time, you are free from any kinds all kinds of those stresses. So it's a really important thing to relax our mind from those monotonous works of our daily life.
Thank you. Now I'm going to give you topics and I would like you to talk about 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about. Have you got it? So this is your question. Describe a piece of good news that you heard from others. Here is your paper and pencil also. So your time starts from now. Thank you. Could you start speaking right now, please?
So recently I got a few numbers of good news, but one piece of good news which really made me happy is my SSC exams result. So my SSC exam was finished in late March. Just after 60 days of that day, I got my result. So the result was supposed to publish at 11 a.m. but at 10 a.m. But for some reasons it didn't. So at that time I was constantly checking the online portals for my result, but I was unable to find my result. So it really freaked me out. Then then after 1 hour at 11 o'clock, I got my result. And when I saw the results, I became shocked because I got I got so much number in all of my subjects, and I aced in all of my subjects. I wasn't expecting that much mark, so which really made me so happy, and it was a huge relief for me because I was feeling so stressed for the past few months because of this one result. And after I got my result, I became so happy, and I let my all of my relatives know the result. And then I realized one thing, that all of my hard works are paid off with this result. And I also realized I was gratifying for this result because those late nights and early mornings were really worth it. So
And
overall, it it made me realize that if I do hard works, I will definitely get the result.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. Could I have the paper and pencil back, please? Well, we have been talking about your good results. Now I'm going to ask you some questions related to these topics. So, how do people share good news nowadays?
Nowadays, people share good news is through calls, phone calls, or messages. Some people post it online on social media sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or other social media sites. So they share their good news through these platforms.
Okay, so do you think sharing good news on social media is a good way to share your news?
I don't think so, because there is a thing called evil eye, so which is a very real thing. So most of the time, if you post about your success, some people are there, they get jealous of your success. So I don't think it's always a good thing, because evil eye is so real.
Okay, so what kind of news do people of your country like to hear?
And the people of my country always like to hear this kinds of news, such as some someone got have their first job, or some relatives or the relatives' son got good results in their exams, and some people always like to have the news like he have have a new baby. So these kinds of newses are really popular in my country.
So what kind of news have you received before?
Okay. So I have received so many kinds of good news, such as I got accepted from my favorite college, and then I got I compared my SSC exams result, and then I got an appointment from my favorite teachers. So this kinds of news is really made me feel happy.
So how does modern technology affect the way of delivering news nowadays?
The modern technology affected so much in delivering mm, your good news or messages, because you can't think about delivering your messages without technology. Most of the people in our country, are not only in our country, internationally, they prefer social media sites such as Instagram, Facebook, and Messenger, or something like that, to deliver their good news or messages.
Thank you. Thank you. That is the end of your speaking part.
Bilingual Learning Center, BLC, Bogura.